Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wonders. I hope you guys are having a great day, because today I'm going to show you guys a really fast drag build. This one's absolutely insane. 1800 plus horsepower, and the car's all-wheel drive, has a V12. It's absolutely crazy. So first, to get things kicked off, you guys are obviously going to want to buy the car, because obviously you guys kind of need the car if you're going to use it, and it's the Lamborghini Aventador LP700 Forza edition. This car is kind of pricey, and you have to get it from the auction house, so that is a downside, but it's also one of the fastest drag cars in the game, so it's really worth it. Price doesn't really matter. Most people have so much money. If you guys are wondering why I only have $400,000, I'm kind of doing like a auction house type of thing that, I don't know, it's just I'm buying cars and selling them for more, so I'm just trying to get money right now, and they're on the auction house, so I should have like 8-9 million once I'm done. But to do this, you guys, or I'm already in my car, so you're gonna want to go to upgrades and tuning. So I have someone else's upgrade, but I'll take this off their tune, and you guys are just going to want to kind of upgrade a lot of things except for the engine. I do have this because I have different tunes for different things. You don't want the racing V12. You want to keep the stock V12 because you get more horsepower out of the stock one. And rear-wheel drive, no, absolutely not. That's going to affect your launch so much. You are going to want the twin turbos, and just because I like the look of it, the wide body kit, I want it. And it doesn't really affect the speed or anything like that. The handling and the braking, I think that's all it affects. Let me check. Yeah, handling and braking, like, that doesn't even matter. I just like the way it looks. It looks so much better with the wide body kit. Now for the wing, you guys can put a wing on it. It is going to mess up your acceleration and launch a little bit. It'll slow you down on the top end for sure if you have it like that, but this one, you guys don't need a wing at all. I kind of run it without a wing because I like the way it looks. And tires, now this is odd, but the car already comes with like drag looking tires on it, so you guys can see these are absolutely ginormous. It's like they kind of wanted to make this a drag car. You don't want these. I own like everything for this car because I bought everything. I've had this thing in so many different tunes, so many different variants. You guys have seen this in my videos before. Wheels, I like the look of the wheels that kind of look like welds, so I use these. Oh, they actually are welds. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they actually used a weld name in this, but these look like welds, so I like using these ones or these ones, but mainly these ones because they're like a drag wheel. So I use those. That doesn't really matter, and you guys don't really want to mess with anything of this. Just keep a bunch of this stuff stock. The car actually is like, mainly a lot of things stay stock, obviously, except for like transmission and engine upgrades, everything except for that, but you keep the stock engine, which is very odd because most cars you'd have to upgrade. You don't want to roll cage. In Forza Horizon 3 for drag cars, you would want to roll cage because it'd help your acceleration a lot, but this one, yeah, obviously you're going to want the 600 pounds lost because this car is already kind of heavy. Let's see how much horsepower we can get out of this. So actually, I didn't see what horsepower. Okay, so we already start off at 1200, so there's another. This should jump us right up to 1800. Turbos are going to add a lot, and see, 533 horsepower. That's absolutely insane. The car's already X999. We haven't even done the intercooler yet, and there is the extra 63. 1863 horsepower. That's absolutely insane. So I'm gonna do a run with it just completely stock, kind of like my other video on the drag car. I'm gonna do one completely stock, or not stock, but how I have it right now. Then I'm gonna tune it myself. Then I'm gonna use someone else's tune, see what the fastest time we can get out of this car is. And so I'll see you guys on the drag track. Okay guys, so we've made our way over to the race. I'm gonna obviously pick the car. And I can already tell you guys the gears are way too short for a drag car. Just from driving it over here, they were like crazy short. So we're definitely, that's going to be the first thing that I mess with. But let's see how, like, what kind of time this thing can get just for being like no tune, because tunes absolutely just change this car completely. So we're going against an Agera, so that is good. Not too fast. Hennessy Venom. Okay, let's see what kind of time we can get. Oh, I'm hitting red lines so often, but we passed at 195. I think that was 195. That's the last number I seen. 7.6. That's actually not bad at all. That's not bad at all for, especially just having it like no tune. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna throw a tune on it and see what we can get next. Okay, so I've thrown a quick tune on here. If you guys are gonna just race people in this car and not really care about the time too much, I guess time does matter, but like you're going to want to launch this car from 5K and just absolutely no wheel spin. It's really easy. I don't even use the launch control thing, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And we just trapped 204 with my tune in. Let's go see what the time is real quick. Okay, so I'm loading into the drag race right now. Let's see how fast I can get it. I forgot my last time. You guys can go back. I think it was a 7.8, wasn't it? I don't know. I completely forgot. Oh, I shifted way too early. Our time's gonna be not the best, but let's see. Okay, so we trapped it 199. Our first one was 195. A 7.5, guys, that's actually way better. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in the half mile too and see what we can get there. Okay, so I fast traveled over here real quick. Let's see what I can get. Go into a solo race. Doesn't matter what I do. Okay, pick the car. See what kind of time we can get. Maybe a 10, 11. I think that's what this car actually pulls when I had it tuned like this before. Hopefully a 10. But that does seem kind of, that seems kind of fast because we run a 7 in the quarter. But oh, these are perfect shifts right now. Okay, yeah, we're moving right along. Yeah, those guys were not even close to us. I'm gonna say it was a 10 or 11. It was a 10.7. Yeah, guys, that's absolutely crazy. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna throw someone else's tune, or I'm gonna show you my tune real quick. Okay, so my tune is pretty basic. Before I go on to show you guys someone else's tune, because theirs will probably be faster, but tire PSI, obviously really low. Gearing, if you guys want to look at this, copy it. This is fine. Just take whatever you guys want. Mine's probably not going to be faster than the other person, so you probably want to download the other guys. My stuff's, it's all pretty basic. Zeroed out, then to 7. Anti-roll bars, I don't even think I touched this. Springs, I messed with this a little bit. I turned the front all the way down. Ride height, don't think I touched. Dampening, messed with a little bit. Not too much. It's still about the same. This, I can't mess with that because I don't have any aero stuff. Brakes, didn't mess with. The differential is where I messed with this a lot. So 70% is in the back and 42 in the front. That's acceleration, deceleration 0, and the balance is 70% to the rear. This got my time down pretty far to a 1.7. Other cars that I've seen have been like 1.8, 1.9, so I got mine all the way down to a 1.7. If I could probably keep on dropping this, get this down a little lower. Yeah, there's a 1.761, 0 to 60. But this does affect a few other things. I mean, I kind of like it here because you guys can put it to 38%. Really, the lower that this goes, basically, is the faster that your 0 to 60 time is going to be until a certain point. Where is that point? I think it might have been right there. Let's see. So 1.61 is where I'm kind of seeing it. That's kind of where it's bottoming out. So you guys can put it to 38 if you guys want it a tad bit faster for a 0 to 60, but I'm going to try someone else's tune real quick and see what we can get on that, guys, because mine tunes are obviously not the best. So I already have this guy's tune. He has a 7.2. Ours was a 7.4, I'm pretty sure. These are tunes that I use that are other people's because my tunes are never the best. So let's do this. Load up the tuning setup. Sell this real quick. I already have like every part bought on this car, so it doesn't even cost money anymore. Okay, so going into the half mile again, we had a 10.7 the first time. That's with my tune that I sat there and messed with for about 30 minutes. It didn't take too long, but that tune, you guys can just copy it if it is faster than this guy's. This is the best tune that I've found so far. It's a 7.2 in the quarter mile, so I don't know what it would be on the half mile. My tune might be faster. He might have a better high end. I don't know. Let's see what it can go though. Okay, so our gearing's about the same. I redlined it, so that sucks. But again, nobody is even near us. Let's see what he ran, or I guess I ran, but with his tune. A 10.9, so my tune is actually better. If you guys want to go for mine, if you guys do half miles, definitely go for my tune. If you do quarter miles, let's go check out that real quick. Okay, here we are going into the quarter mile this time. One thing I did notice about driving this car around is it does spin a lot more than mine, which is kind of crazy. I don't know, this is one of the highest rated tunes for this car, so to just think that I messed around with one for like 30 minutes and it mine's already better than one of the highest tuned ones. It's kind of crazy, but oh well. Let's see what this guy's can do in the quarter mile. Mine was a 7.7, I think it was, or was it 7.4? I don't know. Oh, 7.4 it was. Okay, so we passed it 200. 7.4. Me and this guy are actually dead on. In the tune, it's set at 7.2. That's probably with a perfect launch and everything, which is going to be really hard. You're going to have to redo over and over and over again. But a 7.4, that's not too bad. So if you guys are going to want to go with my tune, obviously just copy it from the thing. If you want to go with someone else's, you guys can use this guy's or whatever. I think I showed the name for a few seconds if you guys want to go back and pause on that. But I hope you guys like this video. If you guys want to see more types of these videos, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below, put on post notifications, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.